All right, everybody, here you see your core bites for number 25. So make sure you make your corrections on yours. So we have a table, and our rule is y equals 4 times x. Okay? So here we have y, and then we have x, which would be 4 times that number. So 4 times 2 is 8. 3 times 4 would give you 12. 9 times 4 gives you 36. 10 times 4 gives you 40. 15 times 4 would be 60. Okay, so those are your two missing numbers. Then with our place value, it says give the value of the underlined digit. So here they have a 9. So if we do the value, that would be, for that underlined digit, that value would be 900,000. And then if you're just looking at the whole value of the whole number with that digit, you would have 8,900,000. But it's totally fine if you just do the 900,000 because it says the underlined digit, which is just that 9. Okay? Then for the multiplication problem, you're multiplying a fraction times a whole number. So it says 1/5 times 8. So whenever you do fractions, you have to do the fraction with the whole number on top of a fraction because that's what it would be. It would be, 8 wholes, right? So then you would multiply across the top. So 1 times 8 is 8. 5 times 1 is 5. So then you would have to divide that in proper fraction to get a mixed number. So you would divide 8 times 5. 5 times 1 is 5. 8 minus 5 would give you 3. So your fraction would be 3/5 there. So your mixed number would be 1 and 3/5 as your answer. Okay? Then we're going to do a quick dot plot, line plot here. So it says plot the following numbers. So you would draw yourself a line. If you have a ruler, that would be great. So I'm just going to draw mine down here. And remember, a line goes on and on in both directions, so you can put the arrow on the sides. Okay, so you're going to have 0 on this side, you're going to have 1 on this side, and then you've got all these fractions in between. Okay, so we're going to put 1/2 in the middle, and then you're going to have 3/8, 1/4, and then 1/8. Okay, and on this side, you're going to have 5/8, 3/4, and then 7/8. And this can get really confusing if you're not sure how much the fractions actually would be on a number line as far as how much they're worth, right? So we have nothing for 0. We have 1 for 1/8. We have 2 for 2/4. So see, there's our 1/8. There's our 2/4. For 3/8, we have 1 because it is right there. For 1/2, we actually have 3. That seems to be our largest number. For 5/8, you have 1. For 3/4, you have 1. Sorry. For 7/8, you have 0, and then for 1, you have 0. So that's how your little line plot would look for that one. And then your last question asks, are these lines perpendicular? And you would say yes, because they're at a right angle. They're all at right angles. And perpendicular means they all meet at that right angle. 2 lines intersecting right there. So yes, that would be perpendicular. So please check your answers.